on you. Jonas Pope, go ahead.
Right, now that you've had the entire spring and now a couple practices, with your new position, a new hybrid position, how you adjusting to this H-back / tight end position?
I'm getting a lot used to it. The boys, like I said earlier, during the year in our interview, that they really helped me get comfortable with all the plays, all the formations, all the concepts. And it's like getting to the point where it's starting to reflect off me to help off the new freshmen that just came in. And I'm teaching them as well, and they're progressing as well. And I feel like we could really do some good things on the field as a whole unit and position.
David Thompson, go ahead.
Hey, Trent, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I want to kind of take you back a few years to your recruiting. Obviously, teammates with Aleem in high school. Can you talk about his influence on your decision to eventually commit to NC State?
Well, me and Aleem, we've been boys since 6th grade, and that bond has just carried on into college and all throughout high school. And me and him constantly talking to each other. We even had classes together in high school, so like the friendship was really there, and like we constantly got work off the field. We pretty much did everything together. And when the time came, and I committed first, and I texted him and I said, I think this might be the decision. And he told me, he said, think like you might want to think it over and make sure this is the right choice. And then we both committed here and played 3 years together, and he's with the Lions now. And I just wish him nothing but the best. And I thank him for everything he's done, helped me to get to where I am now. Because without him or any of my boys here, I wouldn't be the guy I am today.
When you look back at this 2018 class that you're a part of, how much success do you feel like this team has had because of the players they brought in that year, including yourself?
The 2018 class, it's a very special class. You got Peyton, we had Aleem, me, Gabe, Gonzalez, all the other guys, Ricky. It was just a special class, and obviously not a lot are still here, but we brought in a lot of talent to this team and earned all the coaches' trust, and we were ready to go to work this year and turn things around.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Andrew Schnittker.
Trent, in looking at playing this H-back / tight end combined position for you, obviously there's a guy who came not too long before you who played played that with the all-purpose back role, who was pretty good at it in Jalen Samuels. Have you talked with him at all, and have you guys kind of looked at his film at all in terms of looking at play designs and stuff for you in that role?
Yes, sir. Me and Coach Gold will talk about it all the time. We during film, he has like this little section in playbook where we look at different people to learn how they play and reflect off them. And he made a whole cut up with J Sam. And so I just constantly keep looking at him, seeing how he plays, how he carries himself on and off the field. And I'm just blessed to be in the situation that I am.
Corey Smith, go ahead.
Trent, how much do you feel like your skill set kind of matches up with that to be able to be utilized in that role?
I feel like the coaches really depend on my speed and my power and just my athletic ability to do anything, versatility, doing anything that the coaches need on the field. I'm just able to put myself out there and do whatever they need.
And when it comes to switching to this role, has there been one thing in particular that you've had to do to kind of change the way that you play or change your, something about yourself in particular?
Oh, well, all the coaches, they say that I am very fast. So when it comes to like running routes, sometimes I'm out of control, and I'm still working on that. And I just try to slow myself. Like Coach Goldberg, he tells me all the time, he said, I want to be able to pull you and not push you. And so I take that in courtesy, and I fight for them and do everything I can just to make all the coaches happy and trust me and believe that I can do anything that they ask me to do.
Thanks, Trent.
Go ahead, Jonas.
Trent, of course, everybody knows about Devin because he's been out there and played a lot. Now that you are a pass catcher, what can you tell us about Ben and Aaron through the spring and now through the first couple of days of fall camp?
I've definitely seen the development of both of those guys. Ben definitely getting a good feel, him moving around the pocket, scrambling. Also, Aaron coming in as a big quarterback. I've definitely seen so much improvement from how he was in the spring, and he's definitely got the system down, and I think he's just perfecting his craft now and just get ready for the season. So if we need any of them, I know we have no doubts in all of our quarterbacks, so I have faith in all of them.
What's the biggest improvement you've seen in Ben? Like I said, he did play a little bit last year, but he's been around for a while. But what's the biggest growth you've seen in Ben from last season to now?
I would say his patience and just taking his time and going through his progressions, making the right reads. Also, when the pocket collapse, he's able to make stuff happen on his own by running. He's very athletic and has some speed, which also Ryan too, his brother, had some speed too. So that I feel like those genes carrying on, and the more he continues to perfect his craft as well, I feel like he'll be one of the best quarterbacks in the ACC.
Justin Williams, go ahead.
Hey, Trent, could you describe a little bit about what it's like to cross train at, two different positions? Are you still, practicing taking some reps at running back? And, how does that work on like a day-to-day or week-to-week basis? And like when you go to position group meetings and stuff like that, like how does that all work out?
Well, it all started when Coach Goebel told me that I might end up playing both as well. So Coach Goebel tells me to, when looking at the playbook as I'm studying, don't just focus on one position, focus on all the positions. So that includes all the receivers as well, because who knows that I could be in that position as well. But he tells me to just study conceptually, look at different diagrams, because everybody on our offense could be at any kind of position. So it's kind of important for us to really study the whole system instead of just focusing on one certain thing.
And looks like the last one, Corey, go ahead.
Trent, I wanted to ask you about Bam as well and the type of career that he's put together over the last 2 years. Obviously, you've been alongside with him throughout all of this. What do you think it is about him that makes him such an explosive player and makes him such a dynamic player for this team?
I say just him being able to switch, change direction, his agility, his speed, his power, his explosiveness, the ability to break tackles, as you guys can see that, and also just he has one of the best vision on the team, and he can really make things happen even when things doesn't go well, as it's called. He will make things happen even though things will go bad. So I have all the faith in him, all the running backs, and I feel like I learn from him, he learns from me. We all like work together and we try to make each other better every day.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else have anything for Trent? We good? Okay, Trent, thank you. Oh, Jonas, go ahead. Sorry, I saw you last second.
So you see my little hand right there point. So you see. No, I did have one more question for Trent. Because Ben came in right after Ryan. I mean, they didn't come in right after each other, but Ryan was here, then Ben comes in. How do you think they kind of prepared Ben once he got here, and he maybe was a little bit more up to speed than most freshman quarterbacks may have been?
Can you repeat that question again?
I said because Ben Finley, he had left a couple of years, and then Ryan came in. So Ryan had a brother who had played here. I mean, Ben had a brother who had played here some years. How do you think that kind of helped him when he got here, kind of bring him up to speed? More so than most freshman quarterbacks.
I say just him taking after his brother. I definitely see that they definitely do play just alike. And I feel he's also faster than Ryan, which I feel like we could really utilize that whenever we put him in a game, different packages if we need to. But I feel like Ryan definitely has helped him out a lot. And it's just, I feel like he could do some special things this year.
David Thompson, go ahead.
Sorry, I just thought of something. So recently NC State started its own TikTok, and Dave, your head coach was on TikTok. I see you smiling. I mean, what's it like? He's not really, I wouldn't call him the most, outgoing guy in the world. What's it like to see him on TikTok and kind of just share that part of himself?
It's pretty cool, just sharing, the generation, us being on TikTok and then seeing our coach being on TikTok and having fun with it. It was actually funny to see because I was like, he has all those shoes in the locker, but I feel like it was very funny, and we could definitely improve on some content on our TikTok.
Is it surprising to see him do something like that? You're like, I don't see you as a TikTok guy.
Honestly, I didn't even know he was gonna pull out the boots. I thought he was gonna pull out some Yeezys, but he pulled out the boots, which was pretty funny. That was the funniest part.
All right, Trent, thank you.